iPad 3, I mean, there's been a lot of buzz about it. People have been expecting
there it is, $535 a share. Amazing.
But they haven't expected an announcement this quickly. I think that's really what's driving things. And there's so much momentum right now behind Apple. Everyone's talking about Apple. We've written a few stories about Apple, and people love it. They can't get enough of it.
I think the risk that Apple runs if it doesn't, put out the iPad 3 on that date is, will it underwhelm people? Right. Will it, because they received a lot of criticism with their last iPhone update, not having it on the faster fourth generation networks. Yeah. Not having enough bells and whistles. Siri was nice, and they did great sales, but there was something a little lost, and we're seeing a big anticipatory run in the shares, hoping that this is going to be the next leap forward in tablet computing.
No, there were two things here on that, Jonathan. There's the product, which people universally seem to like. They love to go out and buy their iPhones, their iPads, and the Mac computers and the laptops. And then there's the stock market, which is fickle and wants more. It's an insatiable appetite for give me more, dazzle me more, dazzle me even more than you did last time when I was completely blinded by the dazzle. And there's two different things, right?
And yet, the funny thing is that the stock market, as fickle as it is, has been gathering momentum with Apple here. And we talked about this briefly, but 34 days it took to get from $400 a share to $500 a share. We're now at $535, which puts us on pace to do it in about 21 days. So, if anything, for a stock this big, to still be this nimble is just remarkable.
That's a steepening arc is basically what we're talking about there, steepening arc of the trend, and that's the day chart there. But I think the amount is the after hours, and the line is the day chart. But if we can have a look at something a bit longer, we're seeing an increasing rate of acceleration going up. Maybe we'll look at a year chart there, but which suggests parabolic. You see how it's going up faster and faster and faster. Yeah. Maybe that's going to end in tears. What do you think, David?
Well, Apple has been delivering the goods, and not just for a couple of years. It's been delivering the goods for a long time, and people seem to have the confidence that even without Steve Jobs, this is still a growth company. And it's not a Hewlett-Packard or it's not an IBM that is trying to get bigger, but the rate of growth is slower. People still view Apple in the same camp in a way as something like a Facebook, because they see the incredible profits.
No. Apple is nowhere near as annoying as Facebook. Facebook is so annoying. Facebook, on the chart of annoying, Facebook is like, oh yeah, there's no chart big enough. So after we got through 500. Where next? Where are the analysts pointing to for targets?
You hear all sorts of numbers thrown out there. I mean, people talk about $1 trillion as a market cap sort of figure, and now
not as a share price.
Not as a share price, not yet. Anyway, we haven't seen that call yet.
No, but 1,000 as a share price.
Yeah,
1 trillion.
And right now we're a little over 500 billion right now. So
so they're talking $1,000 share price and $1 trillion valuation.
So what about a buyback? What about stock buyback? People like that. What about a dividend? Either a regular dividend or a special dividend? What is like?
A lot of chatter about that, and a lot of people are positioning for that right now. You have a lot of dividend funds who are deciding whether or not they want to try and get ahead of this, or whether or not they're going to wait until it happens. But I think consensus seems to be growing that there's got to be one coming up soon. I have no special information on that front, but
I would say it'd be a dividend rather than a buyback.
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to buy your shares when they're at the highest level ever.